Good evening, Professor Shadow here for Sunday Night in the Shadows, and I have returned to the United Kingdom. Now, while we're waiting, thank you for joining me. If you're here right now, I'm especially pleased you're joining. I just need to double check that this is what looks like it's going good. And I have sound. I have sound as well, which is excellent. I'm no longer a silent movie, but a talking one. Jeanette's the first one on. Good evening to you and welcome aboard. Back for Sunday Night in the Shadows with me, the Professor. And basically, what is Sunday Night in the Shadows is... I did have a great holiday, thank you so much. Sunday night is just me jumping on here and going, douche, letting everything out and speaking with my friends here to find out a little bit more about you and let you know what I'm up to, let you know what's in my mind, if you can contain that. Most people can't, but hopefully you can. So, like I say, I'm back. I've been away for 3 weeks in the sunshine, which I truly enjoyed. And I came back to rain and hailstorms. My goodness. My goodness. From the sun to here is a completely different scenario. Yeah, I did do some video while I was out there. I obviously have to do something. Otherwise my brain will explode. But I did some stories as well. I was out there. I didn't do so much imagery with them, but I managed to put some stories out, which I truly enjoyed. So hopefully you managed to grab a hold of them. And John's on. Good evening, John. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard indeed. So what have we been up to since I've been back? I'll be totally honest. I have been non-stop because I have like, I don't know, in my head and in my tablet, I put a bunch of stories down that I thought of while I was away. It's 3 weeks worth. And I just want to get it out. And I haven't actually stopped. Putting out the editing and finish the writing. For example, hopefully you was able to watch this tale, the backstory, Silithra, because that took me so long to do. But yes, it was good because I was able to, for the first time, to use the new drumroll, the new AI software that creates images, and it came out so good. And yeah, so that's a great vampire tale. You must watch that. If you haven't watched that, what are you doing? Go watch it. If you haven't watched, obviously after this live chat, go watch it. But yes, I truly enjoyed it. I don't know what it is. I was reading something the other day. I can't remember the exact words, but it's, you know, you're creating your own story, you're creating your own world, and you're enjoying it. And you go back and watch. I've watched that tale 2 or 3 times already. But I wrote it, I created it, but I enjoyed it. And I think that's the key. You got to enjoy what you do. And truly, I enjoyed it. Truly enjoyed making it, listening to the end result. Hopefully, you do too. And if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind, because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. And just as I finished, I actually finished this and got this uploaded last night. And I woke up this morning, I rewatched it, of course. And there's a couple of lines in there, hit me round the head. And so I had to create a whole new story, which I've done. And the story is 40 minutes long. I've narrated it. I've got it on my editing software, and I'm 10 minutes in. So you know, within a couple of days, there's going to be a brand new story coming out, and it's pretty dark. It was too dark, but I changed it. It was too dark. I don't know where I went with it in the first place, but I really went down a dark place, very dark. I don't know what it was that was calling me there. It was too dark. I can promise you this. It was too dark. Maybe I'll I overwrote it, so I don't have it anymore. But it was, I read it back and I was like, I can't really put that out. I kind of, number one, it doesn't fit with the channel. I don't want the grotesque. I don't want that. But it did go to a dark place. Maybe because I was tired. I don't know. But we did go down a dark path. But I changed it. And like everything, when you are creating something, you know when it's not right. Because when I changed it and then read the end of what happened, it needed to be changed. It was right. It was the right thing to do. And I'm so pleased that I changed it, because it gave me an opportunity to put into this story something I would not have been able to put in. So I'm so happy that I had to change it. But yes, so I'm almost finished. When you see this one, it's still dark. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to take you on a journey that you may not come back from. Be careful. But it's already done. I just need to edit. I have the time to edit it. And I'm going to be smashing some things. I told you before I went away, I had to give up something because I wanted to spend more time doing other things. Well, I've actually given up. I haven't given them up. I employed some people to take my place in certain areas of my life, and they are doing that. So it's going to give me more time here. More time here. Yeah, never too dark. It was just too dark. I can't tell you what it is. Maybe I'll tell when you've watched it. I'll tell you afterwards what I was going to do. It was too dark. Anyway, never too dark. It was. So yes. I put some plans into play for the studio today. It's still a vision. But every day it becomes closer. I did something today closer towards it, closer and closer. And yes, we are going down that route. We've registered the company. I already have a business and company, but we'll go in outside because I'm putting people in play, and we're registering Professor Shadow as a body, a company. And we've done that route. And then we'll go in to the next stage, which I think about 4 to 5 months will be the studio. And that's going to be great, because the studio is not just for creating content, but we're going to obviously looking at maybe get some T-shirts and some little models and stuff. Had a chat with someone when I was out in Orlando about these little models, figures. And I said, could you do like a Sarana? Could you do a werewolf one? Could you do this one? And it's like, yeah, and they give me these images. And they look so good. They look so good. I'm not ready to show you them yet because I might not go ahead with it, but they look so good. These guys, imagine, my imagination is this, these little characters. You know, you get these little characters, not toys, but, you know, look really amazing and have some saying with them. Yeah, that's my vision. My vision to create those. And so obviously you need somewhere so to produce all this, and hopefully you watching was able to see the post I put out about the audiobook. I put an audiobook out, and it's the first part of Crimson Dawn. I put it out because I need to show that Professor Shadow has a market. It has a market. And so I put it out. It's only part 1. It's like $1.99. It costs nothing. But what's important is to show that people are actually interested in it. So if you haven't and you want to support the professor, please go check out the posts on YouTube. head over and see if you can expand $1.99 to help. In fact, I think it's only 99 cents to buy the audiobook. I'm not saying it's amazing, it's redone, but more so it was for me to show that there is an audience for Professor Shadow. So if you can, it's not, I think it's 99 cents or $1.99. It's, you know, just to do that. Yeah, because what we want to do is I want to seriously produce some audiobooks. So we are looking for that route, and we need to show that, you know, there is a market. So if you can expand or give $1.99 to help me, I would truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. I know times are not very good times for people with money, which is why we put it at $1.99. So if you can help me, that would be amazing. If you can't, that's amazing as well. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everything. Yes, so we've got some plans for some. I want to do the entire Crimson Dawn parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as all audiobook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But before I do it, I have to show that there is an audience waiting for it. Nice. So when we redo the books, obviously I'm gonna the audiobook. I'm gonna redo the whole thing. I'm gonna redo the whole thing. Where do you get it from? So there is a post. If you go to the YouTube channel and posts, there is a post. 2, 3, quite far down somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, about 4 weeks ago I put it out. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 posts above it. So if you go to the YouTube channel, click on posts, scroll down. On the 9th post is, I believe, the Ash. Sorry, is that it? Yeah. No, sorry, that's wrong. I'm lying. I can't find it now. Where did I put that? I'll have to dig it up. It's in the post somewhere, I'm sure. Let me just have a look. I don't know what I've done with it now. Maybe I didn't put it out. I don't know. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. How is everyone? Yeah. Did it come off? No. Well, I'll tell you what. I will re-put it in the posts. So if you're looking, let me put that in the posts, because I have no idea. Maybe that's why we couldn't find it. Maybe I didn't put it in there. I thought I did. I'm sure I did. Never mind. I will redo it. Do not worry. I don't know if it gets taken down because you're promoting outside. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'll find it and I'll put it in later in the post. Yes, I've been well. I visited California recently and had a good time. Nice. Yes, well, I'm doing fine. Hope all of you are too. So my dissertation for a master, I need keep me focused. Yes. Well, hopefully you watched the new story which I put out. The backstory, Slifra. Hopefully you watched that. And don't forget, I have a new one in the making. Probably a day or two will be out. Call it the Shadow Mobile. Awesome. I need some like stickers or something. Some stickers. Put in the car window. Powered by Shadow. What kind of car? Yeah, it's there. Powered by shadows. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ah, I'm here speaking, and literally, it was on there. I just wasn't paying attention. So when you go to posts, which is here, you just scroll down one at the minute. Underneath this are two, and it's this one with me like this, and you're just going to click here. And yeah, $1.99. Look at that. Oh, you can't see that. So it's there anyway. Peugeot 2008. Nice. Yeah, so the new story I was working on, I don't know if we have any here creators or people that build or create something, but when I was watching the backstory of the vampire Solifera, something come out and hit me around the head and said, you need to make this. And it's a little bit different. Of course, it's tied into the channel because every story you see on my channel will be connected in some way, even a small way, to other characters. I believe I don't want to be the same as everyone else. It helps me create to have that connection. But something come up and just smashed me around the face and said, you need to create this. And when I started creating it, I started writing it, and it just flew. It just flew onto the computer as I was typing. And I finished it. And then obviously I sat and listened to it back, made a couple of changes, but especially the change with the going down the dark path. And yes, I really like what the message it has. You ever thought about doing a story on gypsies and tarot cards? I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. It's I mean, I have got characters. I've got characters that could potentially do this. I have a bunch of stories on my tablet ready to go. So this could be an idea for later. I think I've got about, I don't know, 10 stories to get through. And on top of that, I was watching one back and created a fresh one because it hit me around the face. But I still got about 10 great ideas I need to create. So I'm so far behind with everything. So hopefully having a little bit more time to devote to this studio will help me. Hi from a house. Pizza rolls. Nice. Pizza rolls. And I got this t-shirt. The Wolfman, Creature from Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, the Mummy. And I actually got it from Walmart. So it's pretty good. I actually got it from Walmart. I got another one as well. I got another one with the Bride of Frankenstein. Because obviously when you go in Walmart in Orlando, because of the new Epic Universe, they're got all their Universal stuff. They didn't have much, to be honest with you. I went into the Universal store as well, looking for some merchandise, and they didn't really have anything that stood out. It was all, no, it wasn't any good. Didn't enjoy it. Back on food. Here we go. Food. I am off food. I've had so much food these last 3 weeks. I need to make sure now I'm come back and eating healthy. And that was a good t-shirt. It was the best one they had. It was the best one they had. I was going expecting to have like one with just Frankenstein, one with the Mummy or the Wolfman. I would have bought all of them, but they just had this one and the Bride one. And when you actually went to the official Universal store, it literally had nothing. It wasn't very good. Stewed meat. So that can be food. I had roast chicken today, so hadn't had roast chicken for 3 weeks, so we had a roast chicken today, and it was delicious. Delicious. Always drinking vitamin C drink. Always. Here, stock up on the vitamin C, is what I say. So let's speak about when I was away. So when I was away, I stayed at a place, Animal Kingdom, which I did show you guys. I put a video out, walking around, talking. Some of the things I didn't say, which I wish I'd have put on there. When I was walking around, so you walk around and you're constantly hearing these like drums from Africa. So of course the drums are, for me, as soon as I hear them, it's like the old movies with like the voodoo and stuff like that. Specifically, one that stood out for me or reminisced for me was the one with Roy Castle, where he played that part in Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, and it was his scene, which is the voodoo scene of Roy Castle. And he steals the music of the god Dambala or Zambala or something like that. And anyway, he makes his own tune, but it's like that drum. As you're walking around, you're constantly hearing that drums. Of course, it's not voodoo drums, but for me, the way my mind thinks, it was voodoo drums. And I was thinking, okay, what about a story for this? This would be great. And then you can go. There's parts you could go, and they actually had drums. I wish I'd have filmed it. They had these big drums, and on it, I was banging drums, and I was trying to make this voodoo music. But yes, that totally got to. I thought I need to get that down somewhere. But that was really interesting. That was one that hit me very well. There's that movie, The Roy Castle, and of course the I Walked with a Zombie, where you constantly got that drumming going throughout the ambient sound. So that music, those drums reminded me of those two movies in particular. That scene where he steals the music, yes, so good. And that tune he makes, it's like, off the top of my head, I can't think of it, but it was so good, the tune. And it was an actual the guy that was playing the flute was an actual like really famous like jazz player and music writer. But yeah, it was a great movie. Not just a good movie, great movie. Yeah, and as I came out of, I still haven't looked this up, but as I came out of the Tower of Terror ride, there was a shop window, which I spoke about before. And on the shop window, it was like From Beyond the Grave scene, where you look in, there's all these old relics and antiques. And I really wanted to remember, I totally forgot I was going to do this, but just remember just now to find out what Peter Cushing said at the end of that movie, because I totally forgot. But yeah, that's something I'm going to look up after this call and remember that and see if I can put it some way and use it. Yeah, be interesting. But I hope you liked the stories that I put out when I was away. So I did manage to do a couple. I couldn't do many effects, visuals. But I did manage to get a couple out. Oh, look. Where are you? From here, wasn't it? Yeah. So I did this one. Here's me walking around Animal Kingdom Lodge. I did this one, the skunk ape one. That was simply because when I filmed this one, there was a part I took a video and looked across, and it was like this swampy area, and I thought, oh, what's hiding behind there? And I sat down and thought, okay, what's the local thing? Oh, skunk ape. Yeah, let's make a story. That was good. I did a little bit more exploring, talking as usual, and then that led me to this. Once again, what are the local stories? And one of them was, instead of the werewolf, it was Dogman, so werewolf. So we made a Dogman one. Like I said, I couldn't get the visuals very well, but the story's still there. I need to load it down. Okay, Shelley. Well, lovely to see you. Hope you're feeling much better. Hope the back is better by next week. This was what was this? Yeah. This was a darker one I did. There's another dark one. This was good. And for all those, if you didn't recognize it, we had one of our favorites in here. One of our favorite vampire-ish type creatures. Sithras made an appearance. Of course, the visuals were not as good because it was difficult to do on tablet. Very difficult to do on tablet. Look at this. I think they were quite good. So that was a good story. And then another one. This was just like a podcast I did. Tried to do it because you can do podcasts on YouTube now. And I played with a podcast here. So I actually did quite well. I didn't do too bad. Then I was playing with the new AI. Here is the new AI, which I was playing with. Look at this, is actually AI. It's funny because someone put, it's pretty bad acting. Was that bad acting? So, hang on a sec, this is AI. But these are not real people. This is AI generated. There's a new program I'm playing with. Completely AI generated. So really, really good. Really good. And then this one. This was the normal AI, but a trailer I did. And then we had the big one. The big one. We have this. Look at this imagery. My goodness. She talks. Literally talks. And introduces the story. I mean, these graphics are pretty awesome. Look at this. This is AI. My goodness, it's getting so good. It's getting so good. I mean, we're here now. What are we going to be like in a year, 2 years, 3 years? It's going to be incredible. It's going to be insane. But I do think it's going to come to a point. It's going to come to a bit of a block where they can only do so much, I think. But we'll see. We shall see. So plans for this week, this upcoming week. I have the story. Yeah, what's going to happen in 10 years? More like, what is going to happen in 6 months? What will happen? Hopefully you'll build up a great business. Yes. Let me tell you something. And you probably can read this between the lines from how I write my stories and how my characters exist in the world. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do it. I like to do it. I want to do it. I will do it regardless. I will be here if no one watched, because I'll be watching. And I think that's, for me, is the key, is that if you do something you truly love, truly enjoy, then no matter the outcome, it's successful. And for me, to have people such as yourselves enjoy what I do is an absolute bonus, and I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. But one thing this has also given me is obviously the passion to do this, but it's also given me more time, because I realized I have taken on too much, and I've handed over some of my work time to other people. So I don't have so much to do. Of course, I've got to pay them. That's the problem. No one works for free, and I wouldn't want them to. But now, obviously, I need to pay them. So, but yes, I believe that's where we should all be in our lives, isn't it? Doing the thing we love most. And if people don't get that, or they don't understand why, or they question why you're doing it, that's okay. That's okay, because you're too busy focusing on what you're doing and what you're enjoying. I believe that's the truth. That's the meaning of life. Enjoy what you do. But yeah, we are working behind the scenes to build this up. I want to build it up because I want to do more of it. I just found that I enjoy it so much. I want to do more and have more time for it. Yeah, absolutely. Life is way too short to be stuck in something you hate. And I'm not saying I hate my other business. I love my other business, but I believe I've outgrown it. And other people are more passionate about it than I am. So I'll bring in those people that are more passionate to help other people with passion. My passion right now truly revolves around my creation. I'm getting so excited with how AI is going. And here's my issue is that every time I create something and I watch it back and I watch the story back, it gives me something to say, now you need to do this. And that is exciting. That's exciting. When you start a project at 6 a.m. in the morning and you look up, you work on it and you look up at the time and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're, what? Where has time gone? But then you look at what you've created. That's where the time went. It's well spent. Yeah, and this is so exciting, so enjoyable. And hopefully, you can read that between the lines of every character I've ever created. Because it's in there. So, as I was saying, the new story's out with the possibility of continuing the second part of Silithra. Haven't even started it. But there's a possibility. I always like to put part 2 coming soon. I do apologize because it makes me think, what could part 2 be? And therefore, when I start thinking, it starts building. When it starts building, it starts creating. So that's a possibility. That's not on my plan. But the plan is to give you this new story. I don't know. Just looking at my and wonders what the hell I've taken on. I want to get something up real quick. I'm going to surprise you all. I'm going to surprise you all with something. Because you came on here today. Where am I? Am I still live? Yeah. I'm still here. I have so many screens open. I need a third screen. I have 2 big screens. I need a third one, fourth, fifth. You seen the one where they have like the whole wall of screens? That's what I need. I need that. I have so many screens open. I'm not sure they're going to be able to hear it. I'm not sure about this. I want to show you something. If you stayed with me this far, here is a surprise for you. This is the new story that I am currently building. I'm just going to play to here because it's hopefully you can hear this. I'm not sure.
My tale is not one of joy, but of horror. Only the professor can tell you my truth.
Oh, there we go. So that, friends, if you didn't come on live, you missed it. You missed it. And it hit me. It's my goodness. My goodness. The imagery in the beginning doesn't do the story justice. Doesn't do the story justice. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I believe that will spoil it. But yes, I was so engrossed in creating this. So engrossed. And like I say, I've completely finished the narration and I'm just building and editing it out. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. It's darker than you think. It did go darker. It went to pitch black. But I had to come back from there. I did have to come back. It was not really where I wanted to go, specifically with the channel. Give me a couple of days, maybe one day. Depends how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. Maybe 2 days. Because tomorrow, my goodness, I have to go and have some horror of my own. I have to go and have my tooth rebuilt where it cracked. So I'm not happy about this, but I've got to get it done. Otherwise I lose the tooth. So I'm going to get that done in the morning. Now, if I feel really good after that, I will continue to edit because I can't be distracted because I really want to pull this out and create an amazing story. Experience, amazing experience. See, that's the thing. But a golem who's not stone. But is it? Which one is the golem? That's where I'm going. I've got no psycho dentist. Oh my goodness! Don't say that. I've got to go tomorrow. Actually, I know the dentist really well. I know him very well. So you better look after me. You better look after me. Plot twist. They're all golems. This story, it's not what you think. I can tell you that now. It's not what you think. It's powerful. And like I say, it slapped me around the face this early hours of the morning. I've just been working all day. All day. And yes. Give me 2 days and you will find out. 2 days. Because it'll probably be done. I'll get it out before that, but let's say 2 days. And that's the beautiful thing, is that when you're working on one, something just comes out, grabs you and pulls you in and says, build me. And you have to obey. You have to obey the shadows when they come. If you leave them, you forget all about them. So you have to listen to them. Close that down. Good. But yes, what are we now? 28. So I probably won't do any more today. I get some sleep tonight. And as long as I feel okay after my trip to my wonderful friend, the dentist, I will try and carry on tomorrow. But in the meantime, head over and make sure you watch the latest backstory to Slithra if you haven't watched it already. And if you have watched it, please go on and comment on it. Like it for me. So if you have watched it, go back, make a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Hey, Professor, enjoyed the story. Great, because it helps me. That helps YouTube know that people are enjoying it because they're interacting with the story. Don't just watch the story. Make sure to put a comment for me. That really helps me. It helps me a lot. It shows that people are interested, not just putting it on for no reason. Loved it. Thank you for your story. Nice. That was 10 hours. Yeah, I need some more comments. If you're watching, we only got a couple of people, 5 people watching at a minute. If you're watching, don't forget, head over to my videos and comment on the latest video, Slithra, the Vampire Tale. And I will reply back to you. I will reply back to you. It really helps me. So if you have been going through the back catalogue of Professor Shadow stories while I have been away for 3 weeks, why not let me know which ones stood out for you? I actually highlighted a few that I feel should have done a lot better. Let me know if you watched them, if you enjoyed them, which ones stood out for you, if any. In particular, I feel, what do we got? I put highlighted 3 tales which I feel should deserved a little bit more interaction. If you did watch them, let me know. Whether you're watching live or watching the replay, just let me know. Remember, friends, that when you watch a story from the professor, to simply go down and make a little comment. Doesn't matter. It really does help. It helps the channel. It helps me. And then when I see, this can spark interest of mine as well. And it may give me ideas to create new stories just for you from your comments. So don't forget to comment whether just really enjoyed it, because that'd be great. Excellent. Well, I'm pretty much newsed out, ready to go and relax, and hopefully tomorrow continue the creation of the story. So it looks like we're going to head off a little bit early today. I'm going to shoot off. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate your comments very much. I do appreciate watching, joining in. I appreciate you so much. So please join me again next week in the shadows to find out a little bit more about what we're doing behind the scenes. What's coming up, what we've done, and ideas for the future. And right at the last minute, look at this. The last moment, Tubby comes on. Good evening, Tubby. So yes, enjoy your week. Have fun, take care, and the professor will see you next week. And don't forget, look out. 1, maybe 2 days for the Gollum story. It's not what you think. It's completely off the chart. So look out for that. And if you do watch it, don't forget to comment. Thank you so much. And don't forget, head over to the post section. If you haven't bought it already, you can support the professor by simply going to the post, look down, see a picture of me, and it's an audiobook for sale at $1.99. $1.99. And that truly helps the professor, because we are trying to see if there is an audience for audiobooks on the market. And obviously, if we get some, we can say, yes, there is. And Spider has made it right at the end. Good evening, friend. I made it finally. Made it right on the cusp, which is great. Thank you for joining me on the cusp of our chat today, because we are now heading off. But thank you for joining me, each and every one of you, if you did. And if you're watching the replay, thank you once again. Don't forget to comment. And if you do like the tales, don't forget to comment on the videos themselves and like them. This really helps me. I know a lot of you do already, so I do appreciate it. I know who you are. It really helps when you comment, so don't forget to do that. And as well, I wanted to be a member. I want to help you out as much as I can. I appreciate that, my friend, so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I do appreciate every member, every membership. It helps. It really helps. Until a channel is maybe, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers or something, it's going to be in a deficit. It's always in a deficit. This channel is in a deficit. I make no money from this channel. I don't make anything. It's a deficit. So any member that joins really helps go towards the software, the editing software, the visual software. So I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Although the software is coming down in price at the minute, when the new ones come out, they're like so high. And of course I have to test them. I think the Spider said, look, your vampire have fangs. Yes, because the new software allows fangs to come in. And you used to be on the older software and used to put in, give me a vampire, make the fang. It would never give you fangs. But I put in the new software a couple of days ago, comes up straight away. So yes, once again, thank you all. Yeah, this is the professor signing off. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'll be back 7 o'clock next week, but look out. There's a new story dropping shortly. Maybe it'll be tomorrow if I get it done, but definitely by Tuesday. It's dropping and it's going to blow your mind. Be careful when you watch it, because it may take you to a place you don't recover from. It's coming. My friends, yeah, it looks really good. New software is amazing. Thank you for joining me, but I must go. And I will see you in the shadows.